Hi, everyone. My name is Hannah Haug, and I am so thrilled to be here today at Motion's 2025 Creative Trends Lightning Round. And first off, huge thank you to Motion for bringing us all together today. The insights so far have been absolutely phenomenal. A lot of AI talk, a lot of human talk, and I cannot wait to share mine with you. So today I am diving into a topic that feels especially urgent in the fast and ever evolving world of advertising. And that is balancing authenticity in the increasingly automated and AI driven world. I call that, sorry, I skipped a slide there. But before we jump in, it's probably good that you know who I am. So a little bit about me. Over the past 10 years, I've worked across almost every facet of marketing as a creative consultant, director, strategist, and creator myself. I've partnered with over 300 D2C brands to craft creative strategies and content that have driven millions in profitable ad spend for my clients. But here's what I learned after all this experience. So while data and tools are absolutely crucial, nothing beats the power of human connection. And that insight has shaped my trend today and one that will never go away. So sorry. I call this shift exactly that. It's authenticity in the AI era. It's about making your ads feel alive, not automated. So the rise of AI has created a paradox. It's powerful, but it's also predictable. And audiences, they are hungry for raw, real moments. Authenticity resonates because it reflects real life. People want to see themselves in the ads that they consume. They want the raw, unscripted moments that reflect their own experiences and values and relationships. And there's even science to back this up. I don't know if you guys knew this, but when we watch others interact with a product, our mirror neurons activate, making us feel like we're actually part of that moment. And this is why showcasing authentic interactions, moments your customers recognize in their own lives, creates a deeper connection. And it's not just about selling a product, it's about meeting your audience exactly where they are. When we put these human stories front and center, our content transforms from transactional to relatable and from forgettable to impactful. And when people connect on a human level, that's where brand loyalty and sales truly thrive. So, what does this look like? Authenticity in the AI era. Well, first, I want you to think of your product as a conversation starter. So, imagine friends taste testing a drink, a family unboxing a gift in real time, or maybe parents chatting about your product during a road trip. You see, it's not just about featuring people, but it's about highlighting connection and creating moments that feel lived in, authentic, and undeniably human, something AI just can't replicate. So, as AI generated content floods our digital space, consumers are really hitting algorithm fatigue and they're craving what they've always craved, something real, human connection in its rawest form. And this is challenging brands to move beyond the more polished UGC, one off creator UGC, and really embrace multi voice narratives that are showcasing real people sharing those genuine reactions and everyday scenarios. And so some great examples of this include family unboxing, like my gifting videos for Unhide. And this video went on to do over $1 million in spend profitably. And so these videos really evoke emotion and feel relatable, wildly successful. Group taste tests are another winner in the food and beverage space. You could think of our friends over at AdCreate. They're very good at recreating these in the food and beverage space, but think dynamic and fun. Think about your own relationships. And when you try a product, don't you naturally want to talk about that product with others? Where do those conversations take place? Because it is not always at home. And I think that we're really getting into a box there, thinking that it only has to happen in the home. So the key is making your product the centerpiece of a moment that feels genuine, whether it's friends chatting in the mirror, families on vacation, or teammates sharing a win together. These formats let your customers see themselves in your story and connect with both your brand and your product. So, Let's see. So, how do we bring this trend to life? Well, it all starts with rethinking UGC. So, stop confining creators to their rooms and start simple. Brainstorm everyday moments in places where your product fits naturally. Birthday parties, movie nights, soccer games, and design your creative and messaging around these relatable scenarios. You could then take it to the next level by encouraging creators to live with your product. So instead of a single brief, give them a list of moments to capture over time. This creates authentic footage without the pressure of a hard deadline. Next, you could leverage Facebook groups or go all out. So if you're wanting to go all out, leverage Facebook groups, local communities, or micro agencies like Hummingbirds to connect with your niche audiences. For example, you could send your sports drink, say your sports drink company, you could send those to local coaches and have the entire team try it and have, them record that. So these raw group real interactions feel organic and real. And so that's where we're going to go all out is our friends over at AdCreate are great at creating these group creator events. And that's really for the people who are ready to go all out with the strategy. So you can organize group creator events where your product becomes part of the shared experiences. So think of it as content and bulk. You can capture endless footage from different angles and situations in one single day. It's an investment upfront, absolutely, but the ROI from getting multiple people in one location and getting that content can be massive. So the goal is to make your content feel lived in and not staged, and to meet your customers where they already are and create stories that they can see themselves in and lived in. So, as we wrap up today, I just want to leave you with these key takeaways for creating authentic content in this AI driven world. So, first and foremost, prioritize the genuine human connections. And truly, I would just love to see you make a list of all of those moments where your customer is could potentially see themselves with your product, whether that's out at the pool, on spa day, out at a game, and make a list and create content around those things. So prioritize the human connections in your content for those real unscripted moments that AI just simply can't replicate. And next, let your product naturally spark the conversations and think of it as a catalyst for authentic storytelling and experiences. And lastly, just remember to capture those everyday moments, whether it's a family gathering, friendly meetup, or those priceless gifting reactions. You have to choose the execution strategy that will be best for you. You can start, all the way down from not confining creators to a single room. I think a lot of us have gotten in that trap where we just think that UGC means sending a product directly to someone in their room, but this is not the way. So choose your execution strategy. From simple one-on-one content to full-scale group shots, there is a plethora of options available for continuing to really highlight these general and genuine human connections with your audiences in the moments that they see it. So when you embrace these principles, you will create content that not only cuts through the algorithmic noise, but also brings back the heartbeat of human connection, proving that in an AI-driven world, authentic storytelling truly remains king. So with that, thank you guys so much for your time today. So if you'd like to dive deeper into this trend or chat about creative strategy or humanization or AI, I'd love to connect. You can find me at hannahhaug.co or reach out on socials. So in 2025, let's create content that brings people together and reminds us why human connection matters the most. Thanks, guys.
It's time to ship more winning creative with Motion's creative analytics platform that helps you scale winners into unicorns and helps you figure out where your ads might need just a little more help. Join over 2,100 teams shipping winning ads with Motion like Vuori, True Classic, HexClad, and more. Get a free VIP tour today, and you can see how Motion can help your creative strategists and your media buyers speak the same language.